Well, hello, and hello. A big Phil, another edition of Dude. What the fuck? What did I tell you? What did I tell you when these stupid ass Olympics started? What did I say back then? I said breakdancing in the Olympics, and then I said I cannot wait to see a country like Norway or Sweden compete in that event. That will be lols and a half. Well, we got something very similar to that, thanks to the country of Australia. And Megan, if you're watching, sorry, I have to do this. Okay, now again, I don't watch the Olympics, I don't care about the Olympics, but when lols of this magnitude come across the internets, I gotta fucking pay attention and I have to comment on it, okay? This thing broke the internet, and I wish I was there at the time to be a part of it. But alas, I'm a late bloomer, what can I tell you? Now, breakdancing, a lot of you kids are wondering, what the hell is that even? Why is it in the Olympics? What is it even? Well, I'll tell you, because I was around the time they started, in the early to mid 80s when it was popular, okay? It's part of hip-hop culture. Really, before rap itself even blew up, we had breakdancing in the streets. It started in New York, and it kind of spread across the country. We did it over here on the West Coast. That's right, there was no East Coast, West Coast shit. We just embraced the culture, all right? These kids would break out a mat or a flat piece of cardboard box or just do it right on the sidewalk, and they'd be doing all kinds of crazy moves. It was cool, right? And usually be, some kind of electronica music or whatever we had for hip-hop beats back then. And they would get down. Well, fast forward to 40 years later. 40 years later, some brain trust in the Olympics said, hey, it would be fun if we had breakdancing, yeah. That will show we're not a bunch of out-of-touch white racists. Breakdancing, yeah, that means the U.S. team will just wipe up with that one. Don't be so sure. Because you know who's really embraced the hip-hop culture well and really well? Asian countries, especially Japan and Korea. And I saw the Japan breakdancer, and they gave him a 0. They gave him a 0, and he did good. They also give Our Lady here a 0 for much better reasons. What we're about to see here is not breaking. This is spazzing the fuck out, okay? This here is Rachel Ray Gunn. That's what she calls herself, Ray Gunn. By the way, we're all the liberals that go, where, cultural appropriation, where? No, they all jumped in and defended this stuff because the Olympics are nothing but a fucking liberal Trump gangbang. So, of course, they're going to come right out and defend whatever this is. The rest of the world, not so much. And, of course, the Olympic Committee and the mainstream media did their best to sweep all the clips under the rug. They're really hard to find, except for people on X who taped it on their television sets, laughing their asses off. That is the clips you're gonna fucking see everywhere, and rightfully so, because what the hell is this? She's a 36-year-old white Australian woman with a PhD in cultural studies or some such bullshit. So that, of course, qualifies her to be a breakdancer in the Olympics. That is the level of clown world we're fucking talking about. Okay? And of course, it gives plenty of opportunity of black folks to laugh their asses off at the white man. And you know what? Let's all join in with him, because this is the only clips you're ever going to find that the mainstream media cannot touch. There you go. Black folks watching Rachel Ray Gunn breakdance on worldwide television.
She died. Like, what did she do? Okay, she's
having a seizure.
Please tell me you watch breakdance. Please tell me.
Yes, girl. Yes.
Hey, this shit so cold.
Make it stop. Make it stop.
Is she done? Is she finished? See, that's what she did last time. And now you finished.
Who's this? Is this the chick she was competing against to show her how it's done? What in the fuck was that? What did they think was going to happen? They thought everybody was going to go, oh, you're so stunning and brave. This is wonderful. That was not fucking breakdancing. That was a girl who studied breakdancing, who wasn't even barely alive when they started it. And rightfully so, she got a 0. She got a 0. At least they came to their fucking senses. But, of course, you're going to hear the excuses. You're going to hear the fucking excuses.
Yay!
Oh, please. The chief of the Australian portion of the Olympic Committee, or something or other, is going to defend this, whatever this was. And of course it is. Here we go. Oh, God. Am I going to laugh harder at this? Probably.
Taking those comments and giving them airtime.
Right,
what I can say is that I love Rachel, and I think
I'll bet you do.
that what has occurred on social media with trolls and keyboard warriors and taking those comments and giving them airtime has been really disappointing.
Oh, they've tried to scrub them, believe me. Oh, how are we supposed to react to that? Oh, she tried her best. No, she fucking did. That was awful. That was laughter. That was the definition of laughter. You've got black folks laughing their asses off at the white man. Congratulations, you dumb dyke.
If you don't know Rachel's story, in 2008, she was locked in a room crying,
Why? Because she did breakdance, right?
being involved in a male-dominated sport as the only woman, and it took great courage for her to continue on.
Maybe she should have just said, you know what? This is not for me. Do something else. That's what people do when they realize they can't. Not everybody can do every fucking thing. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go out there and fucking make an ass of myself, knowing goddamn well I can't do it. I do that on the video game part of the channel. That's enough for me.
And fight for her opportunity to participate in a sport that she loved. And
That's not a sport. That's not a goddamn sport. It's an activity that was outdated 30 fucking years ago. And she decided she was going to be the token white girl to get up and do it. And she's completely embarrassed not only herself, but the white race, apparently.
And that got her to winning the Olympic qualifying event to be here in Paris.
I mean, no. They saw her as a ratings grab for all the wrong reasons. They were all laughing. I guarantee the Olympic Committee was all laughing at this, just like most of the black folks and pretty much everybody else in the world were. This is an embarrassment. You are an embarrassment for fucking even defending this fucking nonsense.
She is the best break dancer female that we have for Australia.
Megan, how does that make you feel, huh? Don't you hate when you have people like this speaking for you? This is the best we have to offer. Well, try harder.
Now you look at the history of what we have had as women athletes has faced in terms of criticism, belittlement, judgment, criticism, and simple comments like they shouldn't be there.
I mean, we're looking at Exhibit A right there. They shouldn't be there. She should not be there. No, not all women can play fucking sports. That's fine. Do something fucking else. Okay? Leave it to the fucking professionals. I'm tired of this. Anybody can do anything they want to. No, they fucking can't. They clearly can't. Bullshit.
100 years ago, leading into Paris 1924, Australia sent a team of 37 athletes.
Oh, by the way, granny glasses, check.
None were women. 100 years later,
So what? So? Okay? You weren't in World War I or II either. Go bitch about that.
we have 256 women represented here. And
Yeah, and most of them suck. And most of them aren't even women.
Ray Gunn is an absolutely loved member of this Olympic team.
Oh, for all the wrong reasons. Everybody pissed their fucking pants laughing. Yeah, she's loved all right.
What I can say is that I love Rachel, and I think that what has occurred on social media with trolls and keyboard warriors and taking those comments and giving them airtime has been really disappointing.
No. That performance was disappointing. What you are saying is disappointing. What the Olympic Committee did by putting breakdancing in the Olympics in the first place is downright embarrassing, okay? And the Olympics as a whole is downright embarrassing. And guess what, my LA peeps? They're coming here in 4 years. Aren't you fucking happy about that? Do dude. What the fuck? Thank you very much for tuning in. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe on YouTube. If you're on there, hit that notification bell so you know what's coming up next. Follow me over on Rumble, Big Airfield Podcast. Follow me on those social medias right over there, and I will see you again another time with another edition of Dude.